This over Margaret's. But yeah, I get where you're going, Margaret. Kind of like that mid-century modern in New Jersey. Although Danielle noted that she doesn't want it back. Oh, apparently she doesn't want it back. Now that Margaret has, oh, well, she doesn't want it back now that Margaret has sat on it. She said that she believes Margaret is suffering from a little bit of sickness since she had to take something that belongs to somebody she doesn't even like. So you're sick, Margaret. You're slammed as a thief and a sick person. She said Margaret's a bit of a stalker. All these new fake accounts are coming up too. Ooh, is Margaret back with the Finstas? Ooh, is Danielle onto something? Danielle said all these new fake accounts are coming up too. It's really interesting. Danielle explained, any more furniture you're going to steal from me, I'll come up with a roundabout number that maybe you guys will be able to afford if you pay off the $216,000 you owe to your friends. Pay your bills, Margaret. You don't want to become the next Teresa. She's a deadbeat. She owes $3 million and the husband owes 1.2. Tisk, 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 Miss Josephs. Pay your bills. But Danielle is saying she's going to come up with a number. Guys, I'm laughing. Come on, let me have some fun here today. I love Danielle. This is a real rant she went on, and I don't know what made Danielle wake up in the middle of the night and decide to rant about Margaret, but I don't care. I am so here for it. It's unknown when exactly Danielle made these comments, like in the past few weeks, but she made them after slamming Margaret and Joe's finances. Danielle moved on to her plastic surgery. I noticed that she did try to fix this, but all I keep seeing is trout mouth, trout mouth, trout mouth. Okay, we've heard that before. Fix it, Margaret. Danielle went on to accuse Margaret of trying to remain relevant. Oh, before stating that the darkness in her soul is coming through her skin and her pores. It's just pouring out of you and it's not pretty. Again, I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to laugh. In another video, Now she's dissing Dolores. Welcome to the party. Again, I think I would take Teresa over Dolores. I really do. At least, you know what I think Dolores is? Well, we call her Dolo. I think we got to call her like Dolo the Delulu. I think Dolores is just delusional. But she's saying 21 men seem to think I was extraordinary and put a 21 men seem to think I was extraordinary and they put a ring on my finger. Dolores, how you doing? Okay, so she's shading Dolores. She's shading Dolores as not being able to land a man. Danielle, I love you. This is kind of funny, guys. Anyone else find this funny? I do. Okay, let's move on. I said we have a lot of little things. Guys, come on. You hear me rant about Sonja and Teresa? Can't I have a minute of fucking happiness around here? Joey Gorga, Joey G and Messy G. It turns out, Teresa responded to us. She lied. She said she doesn't want to go on a wife swap again. I will stand by it every time. Teresa, it's better that you just don't talk about this stuff. Nobody believes you, not one person. If you were offered wife swap, you would take it. If you were offered $1,000 to clean a fucking toilet bowl, not that there's anything wrong with cleaning a toilet bowl, guys. An honest day's work is an honest day's work. And for everyone who thinks I'm a snob, trust you me. If I needed $1,000 and someone said, clean my toilet, here's $1,000, you have no fucking idea who you're talking to. I would roll up my goddamn sleeves and I would clean the fucking toilet. But Teresa, you would too for $1,000. So don't you say you're not going to take wife swap. Don't talk about it, Teresa. You're better off just pretending like it's not even a thing for her to go out and say and answer us and say, I don't want wife swap. You made it worse, girl. To say you're excited about Rhode Island housewives, you're lying. But it turns out you're not necessarily supposed to confirm things, I don't think. Well, Joe Gorga, he does that stand-up comedy. You guys know my friend, the little guy, Josefina Gorgasita. He's doing the comedy and he just had a comedy show. I don't know where, I guess in New Jersey. I think he does them mostly in the tri-state area with Frank Catania and Dolores's ex. And he confirmed, I don't know if someone asked a public question or they had Q&A after, but someone asked him about wife swap, and apparently, rumor is he confirmed wife swap. That yes, because it really hasn't been confirmed by Melissa or the network or anything, but he confirmed, oh yeah, Melissa and I are on that. And Joey G, Josefina Gorgasita, has confirmed that he and Melissa will be filming this June 4th. You know the interesting thing about wife swap? Everyone settled down because I've heard two things. I heard the initial, which I think is more interesting. If we learned anything from the Traders that first season where it was like normal people like you and me, although, I mean, am I normal? I'm off to the center. We're all off to the center a little bit, right? That's why we love each other here behind the velvet rope. You are my ropers, and I love all of you. But I heard, it's the traditional like Gorga. Melissa might go live with Shane Simpson. Emily might come over to Joey Gorga. But I heard also, I read somewhere else that the wives and husbands that are housewives are not swapping with other housewives. They're swapping with like civilians, which I hope that's not the case. So, like, Melissa Gorga is going to go live with some guy who isn't in the public eye or famous. And then that wife is going to come live with Joe Gorga. That to me is so much less interesting than wife and husband swapping with wife and husband. But be cautious because I see all these pairings online. Oh, it'd be really cool if Melissa went and lived with Terry Dubrow, and it'd be great if like Heather came and lived with Joey G. Well, we're not sure. I read somewhere that it might be the other way, that they might be with civilians. I think that's less interesting. I think it's harder if it's just wives because no one's fucking married. If you start to go down every franchise, I mean, you have the Barlows and the Markses, but I guess Whitney Rose, sure. I mean, eventually, if this is a huge hit, I'm not sure this is going to be, a 10-year show like RHONJ was before it was, kicked to the curb and canceled, basically. But they will probably run out of wives, although we'll have Rory. I assume we're going to have a lot of married couples on Rory. I have some information on that coming, but they're just, I think we'll run out of people, but maybe we'll throw in Bravo celebrities like Kyle and Amanda. Eventually, I think we're starting with wives. I hope it's not civilians, but Joey G, just be careful, Josefina Gorgasita. See, everyone thinks I'm always coming for Teresa today. I mean, I'm laughing at Margaret because of Staub, and I have a little warning for Joey G, but look, it's for your own good, Josefina Gorgasita. Don't go spill too much tea that you get in trouble with the network. Now, here's the good news for you, Messy G and Joey G. You guys are the stars of the show. Like I said, the two biggest house husbands. If you just wake up and say duh, if you're as dumb as Teresa, if the little pea brain is working like on Teresa level, everybody knows that the two biggest names in house husbands are Joey Gorga and Mauricio. And Mauricio's out there making about $100 million a year at the agency. Doesn't have a day to take a shit in a fucking trash can because he's so busy. So Mauricio won't be on it. I mean, he also doesn't have a wife, considering he's separated from Kyle. But these two are definitely on it. If you reveal did Joey G, you'll get a little slap on the wrist. You're still going to be part of it. But Joey G apparently at his comedy show, he says June 4th, filming is starting. There you go. It's revealed. Um, Couple of final things before we wrap up our quick hit. Remember what a quick hit is supposed to be? Remember back in the day, they were supposed to be 8 minutes. Well,